pretty terrain. We're just going to go up there. Welcome yourself here at Living Light River Studio, allowing the focus to be on the breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. And we'll bring in the seed sound of the universe, the sound of Om. Deep breath in. This is by Ann Dillards. That's food for thought for your practice today. It is astonishing how many people cannot or will not hold still. I could not or would not hold still for 30 minutes inside, but at the creek I slow down, center down, empty. I retreat, not inside myself, but outside myself, so that I am a tissue of senses. Whatever I see is plenty, abundance. I am the skin of the water the wind plays over. I am petal, feather, stone. Okay, we'll go around like we usually do and do a little check-in, how you're doing in your body, mind, and spirit. That gives me an idea of how to work with you today.
I have a massage today, so I feel very good, body, mind, and spirit. You can always work on the shoulders and the lower back.
Excellent.
Physically, I'm pretty good. I still have a tightness in my heel when I bend over or flex my foot. My spirit's good. Wish it had rained more. But I'm good.
I'm doing good. I've had a good day. Been busy. I'm glad to be here so I can just slow down a little bit. But in my body, I feel like the back of my legs are tight or tightened. So I feel like I'd like to stretch my legs out.
So around the hamstrings, the
Yeah.
back of the upper legs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. You're welcome. Yeah, and I'm doing fine in my body, mind, and spirit. I'm happy to be in this body experiencing what there is to experience while I'm here. And we'll go on into pranayama. breath work. There's some interesting facts about the breath I was reading today. Just thinking about the breath and how it, we breathe in this oxygen, and then the oxygen goes into our lungs, and then it goes into our red cells, and then from there it goes into all the cells of the body as fuel. So that breath is so important. And to think of the breath that it comes in and it cools possibly it cools the heat of the heart. Because you notice how cool it is when it comes in through the nose, and the warmth as it comes out. And one more fact, that when we breathe, and that's why it's so important that we spend a little time focusing on the breath, when we breathe, our spine, the vertebrae move away from each other, they lengthen. And then we exhale, they shorten. So we're getting this wonderful movement of the spine, and it helps to move all the fluids from the discs between the vertebra out into the nervous system and out into the tissues of the body. So breath it's amazing. It's such a healer. So, it's just to take a moment out will help de-stress you, to focus in on your breath. So let's bring our attention to the breath, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. And today's pranayama breath practice will be Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. So let's bend the right arm in, fold down the pointer finger, middle finger toward the base of the palm. Deep breath in through both the nose, nostrils. Exhale. Take the thumb, close the right nostril, breathe in the left. And switch. Exhale out the right. Inhale, count of 9. Switch out a count of 11. Inhale 9. And switch, exhale out. Inhale. Switch. Inhale. Switch. Inhale. Switch. Inhale. Switch. Inhale. Switch. Inhale. Switch. Inhale. Release, exhale through both nostrils. Bring your right hand back to your knee. Find the breath, your natural rhythm of breath in and out. Tailbone descending, crown of the top of the head reaching towards the sky. With the hands on the knees, open the chest towards the sky. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend the elbows out to the side, tuck the chin, arch the back. Inhale, opening the front vertebra, opening up the chest. Exhale, folding forward, opening the spine from the back, closing the front. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And come back into a neutral position with the head on top of the spine. Release the arms to the side of the body. Deep breath in, bring the arms up slowly, frame the head. Exhale, folding to the left. Inhale to the top. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the top. Exhale, heart palms in front of the heart, bringing in something that you're grateful for, something you have gratitude for. Extend the arms out in front of you, hook your thumbs, bring the arms up, frame the head. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the top. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the top. Exhale, releasing the arms down to the side of the body. Turn the palms down when they reach shoulder height and lengthen down. Shoulder blades down the back. Chest open. Belly muscles in towards the spine, up towards the ribs. Good. Notice the top of your head, the back of your head. Notice where your sit bones are located in connection with your mat or your bolster. Good. Beautiful. All right, let's lengthen our legs out. Another little warm up before we go into our restorative poses. Okay, come onto the front of your sit bones. So just scoot the bum back a little bit so you can get in touch with those, and then come forward a little bit, because if I'm back here, I'm collapsed. But if I'm up here, I'm right on them. But if I lift just a little more, I'm right in front, and it eases up on the hamstrings. Okay, let's do ankle circles one direction. Good, and then the other direction. And bring the hands beside your hip into Dandasana, staff pose, with the base of the palm near the hips and the fingers pointed away, opening the chest more, shoulder blades down the back. Still focusing on the breath. When the attention moves away and begins to start thinking about other things, come back to the breath. It's an easy place to be, and it gets you into your body. And that's the great thing about the mind-body connection, is that you have some control there. Point the feet away from you, and then reach through the heels, flexing the ankles. Away, inhale. Exhale towards you. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Good. And then release the feet. Release the hands to the side of the body. Inhale, bring the arms up for a forward fold. And lengthen out of your hips so that you're bending from the hip joint and not the belly. And exhale, folding forward just to the place where you can go. It could be the knees or the ankles, maybe the toes, and then reach through. No matter what, though, try to reach through the heels while you're here. Even if you're here, just lengthen. Inhale into the back of the body. Exhale, allow the weight of the body to soften down. And keeping the head in alignment with the spine. So we don't want to collapse in the neck and create any hinges there. So we want to lengthen out of the neck. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, letting down. Frame the head with the arms. And then allow the arms to bring the torso up, lengthening as you come up. And very slowly, exhale, releasing the arms to the side of the body. All right, our first restorative pose will be legs up the wall. So let's do a bolster underneath our bum. So find your bolster and we'll just hang out in this pose for about 4 minutes. So turn to the side. Well, first move your bolster away from the wall. Start with the bolster away from the wall. Scoot your bum next to the wall, sideways. Yep. And then you'll put it on under afterwards. So just, yeah. I'll bring it to you. Good. And then you can lift your hips to put it under. Excellent. Beautiful. Right, and right, extending the arms out of the shoulders so that you open up the lung and heart space so that you can have a little more space for the breath coming in. We'll add a little weight just to give you a sense of the down motion. You would like, we're looking at the legs dropping into the hip joint. When it opens, and when it drops into the hip joint, it opens up the SI joint, the sacroiliac joint. That gives you a little more space in your lumbars. It opens up L4, L5, disengages those. Long, slow, deep breaths. Okay there? Okay. If anything's not okay, you know to take it out. We do practice ahimsa, non-violence, beginning with ourselves. We only go into things that feel comfortable. If you're in this position and it's better to bend your knees, you could bend your knees. You could put your feet on the wall. I'm here to help you find the right place for your body, what works for you without hurting yourself. Begin allowing your focus to stay with the breath. Allowing all the fluids in the legs to drain down towards the abdomen. There's no place to be but here now, listening to your internal sensations. Long, slow, deep breaths into the heart center, allowing the body to cool the heart down. Notice the sensations in the pelvic bowl, the space between the hips. No, not judging it, just noticing. Is it tingly? Is there any sensation there? Bringing your attention to the pelvic bowl. Noticing how when the breath comes in and the lungs fill up and the respiratory diaphragm goes down towards the belly, then the belly gets bigger. On the exhale, the diaphragm comes back up and the belly softens back down towards the spine. Inhaling, it becomes more like a balloon, giving space to the lungs. And awareness of the whole back of the body, what the spine, how the spine touches whatever it's touching or not touching. Notice the back of the head, the sensations in the back of the head. Allow the tongue to be soft, like a puddle of water in the mouth. When the jaw is tight, many times our lower back tightens up as well. So this pose is great for releasing the tension in the legs, opening up the lower back, creating more space in the thorax, the chest. Great for digestion and great for lower back pain. Got about a half a minute left. Continue with the long, slow, deep breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. Place your feet on the wall. Reach your feet into the wall. Lift your hips up. Remove the bolster from underneath your back. And then very slowly at your own pace, turn to one side or the other into Baby Shavasana. Take a deep breath there. And then come up sitting on your heels at your own pace with your bolster in front of you for a wide angle child's pose, Balasana. And you could do this with a couple blankets rolled up if you didn't have a bolster at home. A few nice big thick blankets or pillows off the couch. You could just make things happen. Okay, find the breath again. And glue the hips to your heels. Bring in the belly muscles in towards the spine and then up towards the ribs. This is to give you back support because it's, the transverse abdominis is here and it's your corset. And by bringing that in, you're supporting your back through here because those muscles come here and become the multifidi. So just find that breath and, bring the belly muscles in and up. Hips are glued to the heels. Release the arms to the side of the body. Inhale, bring the arms up. Frame the head, keeping the hips glued to your heels. Exhale, folding from the hips forward. Walk the hands out as far as they'll go. Then turn your head to one side or the other. Bend your elbows and bring them in towards your knees, and then hug in your pillow. Another restorative pose. Restorative poses help release the tension of the connective tissue. It's lengthening slowly, which is a good thing. It doesn't feel like it has to contract because you're going into something. So a couple restorative poses before you did a more vigorous asana would be a great benefit to all of us. And the weights aren't necessarily necessary, but they do help. Settle the body down towards the earth. It helps to give you a resource to connect to, and what that means about when we breathe in and what it means to release the weight when you exhale, releasing the weight down towards the floor.
I can't keep my knee bent.
Okay, then just do a wide leg. Just open the legs wide and see if that'll work. And do you want a pillow underneath that right knee?
No, it's good.
Okay.
I just can't. I don't know why. It's not bending.
That's fine. That's what a good yogi's all about. It's the first thing, like you're paying attention. Do you want to weight on your back or not?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do your inhale again. Yeah. Beautiful. For you, I'm going to put it across here. And when we're about halfway through, I'll have you turn your head to the other side so we balance the stretch in the neck as well. Again, long, slow, deep breaths down into the depths of your heart, listening to the sensations that are happening in the body. Focus on the breath coming into the back side of the body. Imagine as you breathe in that the back actually moves up towards the ceiling, expanding like you're filling up a balloon. And you're opening up the ribs so that the lungs can have more space. Take the breath wherever you need to take it. If your hips are calling you, use the breath as a tool to help open up and warm those places. Breath is movement. So if you bring a breath into an area, it will help change the dynamics there. It helps change the tissues. Okay, I'm going to just come around and just touch your back and look for your breath and see if you can meet my hands with your breath. Expanding into my hands. And we're about halfway there, so very slowly, gently, turn your head to the opposite side. I am here and I am listening to those sensations in my body without judging them. Three more long, slow, deep breaths. And then turn your head so the forehead faces the bolster. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Press up, sitting on your heels. Take a couple deep breaths at the top. And move your bolster forward or to the side. Bring the knees together. In preparation for camel pose, come up onto your knees. Tuck the toes. And on camel, remember, whatever space where you feel comfortable, you go there, but you don't go beyond that. And it could be that you do, this is wonderful. We're only going to be here for, probably 3 deep breaths. So just think about, where you can be. Extend the arms in front of you. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Inhale, begin sweeping the arms around to the back, opening the chest at the same time, pressing the pubic bone forward. Bring the left hand to one heel, bring the right hand to the other heel. Then open the chest towards the sky. Extend the head out of the torso. So it's an extended neck, so you're not compressing any of your cervicals. And you're breathing long, slow, deep breaths. Breath in, breath out. Pressing the pubic bone forward, getting the quads a little bit of a stretch. Inhale, exhale. Release right heel, left heel. Bring the torso on top of the hips, and then bring the arms up, frame the head. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Release the arms to the side of the body. Come onto your hands and knees for tabletop. Arms under, wrists underneath the shoulders. Knees, hips width apart. Fingers spread, thumbs pointed towards each other. Connect the hand. Feel what you feel underneath the hand. These are our heart, our heart connectors. This is what we do all day long. We reach and receive. Tailbone lengthens back behind you. Crown of the head, which is right here. Crown of the head lengthens forward. Where are your belly muscles right now? In and up. Pubic bone and navel engaged, so they're coming towards each other. You've got a nice support system there with the corset. Okay, from tabletop, we're going to move right into cow and cat. So deep breath in. Beginning at the tailbone, curl the tailbone back towards the back of the spine. Open the chest with a big inhale. Exhale, curl the tailbone under, always starting at the tip of the tailbone with these movements, arching the back, tucking the chin. Inhale, beginning at the tailbone towards the back of the back. Opening the chest in front of the shoulders. Exhale, curling it under, arching the back, tucking the chin. Again, inhaling. And exhaling. One more time. Inhale into cow. Let the belly come down, but with support. Belly muscles in and up still. Exhale. Curl the tailbone under. Tuck the chin. Arch the back. And come back into a neutral position into tabletop. Tailbone lengthening away from the crown. Crown lengthening away from the tailbone. Moving into flying table, lengthen the right leg out behind you, hip height, reach through your heel for lengthening the back line of the body, left arm up, and if you could, even if you just got the leg up, that would be enough. Lengthen the arm and leg away from each other if you have these two appendages up. And the head stays in alignment with the spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, sweep the hand back into place and the knee back into place. Deep breath in. Exhale, extend the left leg out behind you. Reach through your heel. And then the right arm up, shoulder height. Arm and leg move away from each other. Eyes are focused on the floor, straight down, or within about a foot in front of you. Deep breath in, and exhale, sweep the right hand back into place and the knee. Good. Tuck the toes, press up into a down dog. Come up on the toes and release the heels in gravity. Press the torso back towards your thighs. Inhale up on the toes and release the heels down. One more time. Good. Bring the knees back to the floor. Walk your hands back towards your thighs. Untuck the toes, unflex them, and sit up. Okay, turn onto your backs for a spinal twist. We won't use our bolster tonight. So come onto your backs. Knees bent. Hips width apart with the knees. Arms alongside the body. And then reach the feet into the mat and then down into the earth. Imagine there's 10,000 dots on the bottom of each foot. If your bottom raised up, let it back down. Just reach the feet into the floor and then press the lower back into your mat. Good. Take the right leg up towards the sky, then the left leg up towards the sky. Bend the knees into the belly. Bring your hands, one hand on each knee. Deep breath in and out. Relaxing. This is what this is about, to relax the body, to take it out of go, go, go mode. Let's take the left leg away from the right leg. Come over to the left side. Right knee will land on top of the left leg. Now take the bottom hand, put it on the top knee, extend the legs out in front of you so that they're hip height, and you can leave your knees bent. There's many modifications that you could do. They're all perfect. Okay, take the right hand, place it on the floor, and then we sweep that arm over the head to help open up the ribs, and we sweep it over until it's extended out of the right shoulder, and then we turn our head in the same direction. Long, slow, deep breaths here. Breathing into any part of your body that is up off of the floor, because everything that's up and off the floor is just things that we're holding on to. A lot of times it's not about anything more than that. And sometimes it's better, like who wants to jump off a building into the air? But if you knew you had something under there to catch you, that's it. Just long, slow, deep breath, letting go where you can let go, holding on to what you still need. Breathing into the side body. This is great for the spine. It twists it just enough to get a lot of the toxins out and new blood in. And I'm just creating a resource, place that you can drop into, nothing more. There's no pushing or anything like that. You could use a blanket instead of my hands. Three more long, slow, deep breaths there. On the next inhale, slowly sweep the right arm over the head, turning the head at the same time back to the left side. Bring the right hand to the top knee, left hand to the bottom knee. And then bend the knees. Let's take the right knee away from the left knee. And then bring the right knee to the floor on the right side with the left knee following. Make sure that your legs are not higher than the hip. And then extend the legs out. Bottom hand on the top knee, left hand on the mat or on the floor in front of you. Deep breath in. As you exhale, begin sweeping the left arm over the head slowly so that the ribs can adjust slowly. So that everything that's being twisted can just come along for the ride. Turning the head in the same direction, palm up towards the sky. Breathing into any area that's feeling a little tension. Imagine there was a blanket under your shoulder that you can drop into, that you do have support. You have support here, you have support outside of this space. Breathe into the lower back, into the hip. Again, allow the breath to be the tool of change in the body, to release the connective tissue so it warms it up and softens so that the muscle can come into full extension or full length. Three more long, slow, deep breaths. And then you'll slowly sweep that left arm over your head, turning your head at the same time back to the right with the movement of the arm. And the left hand goes on the top knee, right hand on the bottom knee, bend the knees. Let's move the left knee away from the right knee. Both knees apart. You're on your back. Bring the knees together. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the knees and the head together. And then inhale, place the feet on the mat. Bring the right leg up towards the sky, left leg up towards the sky. And then bend the knees out. Bring your hands to the inside of the soles of the feet, or you can even have them on the knees, behind the knees. And then allow the weight of the hands, or the weight wherever the hands are, to help the knees to settle down and go to the laterally. And if you'd like, just a gentle rocking and happy baby, just gently rocking so the spine is, getting a little massage here, increasing blood flow. And breathe, focusing in on the breath. Letting go of any tension in the body. Letting go of the tension in the arms. Tension in the hips. Let go of the tension in your face. Letting go, just let the weight drop away. Imagine that, fluids are flowing through the body. So there's, if they've got fluid flowing, that's releases a lot of the rigidity and the hardness in our bodies. Deep breath in and out. Release the hands from the feet. Bring the legs straight up. Bend the knees. Place the feet on the floor. And turn to one side or the other into Baby Shavasana. Press up with the hand. And then come to your mat and Tadasana, mountain pose, standing on your mat facing the length of your mat. Okay, the feet are either together or hips width apart, depends on your body type. Some body types, it's better to have the feet a little farther apart and under the hips. In some body types, it's better to have them, it works better together. In Tadasana, mountain pose, it's the foundation of all of our standing poses. As a mountain is, it's steady, has a great rooted system, our feet rooted to the earth. The head is in the sky, and everything else is just in the center, being supported by this. Root the feet, the balls of the feet into the earth. It's not a push, it's just a letting go, letting the feet grow roots down deep, the heels growing roots down deep, balls of the foot. Toes are engaged, they feel the mat. Knees are supported, not collapsed, so you've got support in your knees. Belly muscle, hips are horizontal, belly muscles in towards the spine, up towards the ribs, shoulder blades down the back, which opens up the chest. Releasing the weight of the arms, you don't need them right now. You can have the palms in towards the body or the little finger. It just works a few different muscles. You could alternate. Make sure there's a little space under your armpits. Long necks. Shoulder blades still down the back. You've got the back of your head. Tongue is soft in the mouth like a pond of water. Eyes are gazing softly forward with peripheral vision. Always aware of what's around you with gentle softness of the eyes. And the crown is reaching towards the sky. If the feet are engaged, the crown will naturally just reach up because it has a great foundation. The body moves in two directions, paleotonicity. If you notice, the lower legs are like down there in the earth and the upper body is moving up, all at the same time. We're going to move into Warrior One, using our voice, using the sound of heat, releasing the sound, ha, releasing that when we step out. Remember, take it where you want to take it, where it feels comfortable. Deep breath in, bring the arms up, frame the head. On the exhale, step out with the right foot. Ha! Make your adjustments. Yoga is not about being static. It's okay to look down at your knee. It's okay to check in. If you're comfortable, bring your hands into the position of temple. The three fingers are crossed or interlaced, and then the pointer fingers up towards the sky, and the thumbs are crossed. Lengthen up, and then drop the head back slightly, looking at the thumb. Or stay where you're at. Just another not long, slow, deep breath. Bring the arms forward. Extend it out of the shoulders. Left foot meets the right foot. Bring the arms up, frame the head. Exhale, slowly release the arms to the side of the body. Step to the back of your mats. So we'll be stepping out with the right foot next. Bring the arms up, frame the head. Deep breath in. On the exhale, a deep ha and release. Inhale and ha. Bring the arms up if you want and frame the head. Knee over the ankle. Reaching through the back heel, whether you can straighten it or not, it's where you can be in the body easily, but yet still challenging yourself slightly. Inside of the knee reaches towards your center line to help support. So you don't take the knee out. Beautiful. Bring the hands into temple. Lengthen up. Drop the head back for a breath. Inhale and exhale. Bring the arms forward of the body, extend it out of the shoulders. Left foot meets the right foot. Bring the arms up, frame the head. Lengthen up. Exhale, release the arms to the side of the body. Okay, and then step to the back of your mats. Turn sideways so that you can step out to the right. Come into Tadasana to begin. Hands on your hips. And get that sensation, just a little bit of a weight from the hands, allowing the hips to move down and the torso to move up. It's like the torso is like an arm going through the sleeve of a coat. Good. Step out with the right foot, about 3 feet. Turn the right foot to the right. And then look down. Will that right foot heel, will it intersect the center of the back foot? If not, make adjustments. And then bring your hips so they both face forward. Bring the arms up for warrior 2. Look down the fingertips, turn your head to the right hand. Bend the knee over the ankle. And looking down the fingertips of the right hand. 2 arms moving away from each other. Warrior is about courage and opening the heart. So I'm going to bring you, so you want your torso between the 2 legs. Beautiful. Nice. Good. And find my hand with your arm. Beautiful. That's the right way. Active hands. You know, your hands are active. They're a part of this process. Beautiful. Okay, straighten the right knee. Then we're going to go right into triangle pose. Extend to the right. Find that end range of motion. Bring the right hand to the inside of the leg and the left arm up towards the sky. Wherever that point is, press the left hip back. And if you're comfortable with this, you can turn your head to look up at the left thumb, but don't overstrain the neck. Press the left hip back, right knee moving in towards the center line, back foot supporting you in this pose. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, that arm comes back up, brings you up, back into warrior 2. Okay, straighten the right knee, turn the right foot forward, 5-pointed star. Release the arms down for a moment, shoulder blades down the back, relax. Deep breath in, bring the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale with a sigh, and again. One more time. Beautiful. Bring the arms, extend them out of the shoulders again. Come into cactus pose. Spread the spines wide. Then bend the knees slightly. We're coming tall cactuses into short cactuses. Bring the hands to the thighs for lioness pose. We've got to do this. I wish you were all turned that way right now. Okay. So deep breath in. Exhale. And again. Everybody turn around, face the camera. Deep breath in. And come back up. Bring the arms back into cactus and squat. Deep breath in. Exhale, releasing down. Remember, we only take this as far as we feel comfortable. We're not here to hurt ourselves. You know, even just using the arms is a lot of work. Keeping those arms at shoulder height is a lot of work. So you'd be fine if you were just straight knees, legs right now. Beautiful. Deep breath in. Bring the arms up, frame the head. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Breathe. Extend the arms out of the shoulders. Turn the left leg to the left. And come right into warrior. Yep, we're checking in. That's good, yogis. Checking in. Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. Really want to get that torso between the 2 legs so we don't put too much weight on top of the front leg. And then check back. Where are our arms? There's so many times I'm in space and I'm like this and I think, oh, that arm's up there. And it's in a different place. It's wonderful To know that it's okay to check your body. It's a lot less work on me. Beautiful. And then straighten the left knee if you can, as much as possible. For triangle pose, extend to the left, Trikonasana. Bring the left arm, hand to the inside of the leg, right arm up towards the sky. Looking either straight ahead, forehead straight ahead, or you can turn the head to look up at the right thumb. Press the right hip back. Breathe into the side body. Allow the ribs to open up like Venetian blinds. Just breathing in, letting the sunshine in. Exhale, softening. Deep breath in, bring the arm, allow the arm to bring you back up. Back into warrior two. Good. Straighten the left knee, bring the right hand to the left hand, turn the right foot to the right. Bring the arms up, frame the head, right foot to the left foot, and gently release the arms to the side of the body. Breathe. Very slowly, I'd like you to bring your chin towards your chest. Allow the weight of the head to lengthen all those muscles down the spine. And then sweep the left ear over to the left shoulder, looking over the left shoulder, and a little sweeping motion with the ear over the shoulder. Just sweeping, yeah. Inhale, exhale, sweep the head around to the front, and then over to the right shoulder. Eyes looking over the shoulder. Really use the eye muscles to extend beyond where your neck goes. And a little sweeping motion again with the ear over the shoulder. On the next exhale, roll the head around to the front. And then like a rag doll, first move your feet hips width apart. And then like a rag doll, I want you to release the arms and start one vertebra at a time, folding forward. Bent knees are nice. No bones in the body, no bones in the body. You're just coming down slowly, allowing the weight of the body to bring you down. And at the very bottom, wherever that bottom is for you, shake your head out, shake out all that weight that you carry inside the head all day long. The stories, just shake them out. Breathe. Beautiful. And then very slowly, just like you came down, you'll be stacking one vertebra on top of the other, starting at the lowest part of the back. Imagine that you're just stacking blocks. Pretty much that's what you're doing. Stacking and breathing. Belly muscles are in and upright. Support, support, support. The last thing up will be the chin off the chest. Find Tadasana. Find some of the elements. If you can remember two of them, bring those into your practice right now and into this asana, mountain pose. Okay, we're going to go into Vrikshasana, tree pose. Just see all these trees and how they've changed and the depth of the trees out there. So just think about how sturdy their roots are and how they hold themselves into the ground and reach for the sun at the same time. Bring the hands to the hips. Allow the hips to lengthen down, the feet in the ground, and the torso reaches up. Then let the body weight, all the water drop over to the right side. Bend the left knee up above the hip, reach down. And you could do this on a wall if you wanted. Take the foot, place it on the inside of the right thigh. If you needed support, a wall is a good thing to have. You can put the foot on the inside of the knee, the shin, wherever it works. You can even have the toes on the floor and the heel on the ankle. And then pressing the thigh and the foot into each other and the knees pressing back. Bring the arms up. Bring your branches up. What type of tree are you bringing into your mind's eye right now? Deep breath in. Bring the arms up, frame the head. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Imagine you're holding a little lotus flower in the palms. Turn the knee forward and then place the left foot on the earth. Release the arms to the side of the body. Breath in, breath out. Finding Tadasana, mountain pose. Okay, bring the hands to the hips. Feet in the earth. Head in the sky. Body weight dropping to the left side of the body. All the way through the middle of the spine, over to the left, all the way through the leg. Bend the right knee up. Take the right foot, place it on the inside of the thigh, shin, ankle, knee, or up and towards the groin with the heel. And then bring your branches up. Focus on the breath. Eyes focused on one object in front of you, preferably something not moving. Ears are open. Ears have a lot to do with balance. Bring the arms up, framing the head, palms together. Slowly bring the palms, heart palms in front of the heart. Turn the knee forward and place the foot on the earth. Release the arms to the side of the body. Okay, bend the knees, one hand on each knee. 2 knees is 1. We're going to roll through all 26 bones of each foot as we do knee circles. 2 knees is 1. Still breathing? Still got those belly muscles in and up? Change directions. Okay, and a little tapotement. Let's just wake up the body from the bottom all the way up. A little bit on the bum, a little bit in the kidneys, lightly here, but it's great, movement here to help some blood come into that area. Into your belly, your creative space, your chest, the thyroid, and then one hand over the other, help the lymph move out. One hand over the other, the neck. Good. Sweep the arms, both of them, just sweep them. And then heart meridian on both sides. And rub the face, make contact somehow. Chin, pulling on the ears just a little bit, a lot of little acupressure points on the ears. And then tapping the head or scratching the head, just bringing awareness to these parts of our body. Okay, rub the hands vigorously together until you create some heat. Okay, and bring the warmth to your eyes. Close the eyes and cover them with the base of your palms. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the arms to the side of the body. Inhale, bring a big smile to your lips. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, big smile in your chest all the way out to the skin. And let that go. Inhale from the center of your chest out through the skin, out into the universe, beyond yourself. Exhale, let that go. Back to your natural rhythm of breath. Gently come into Shavasana, total relaxation, corpse pose. Bring in your bolsters if you need a bolster underneath your knees. Eye pillows for your eyes. Shavasana is about total relaxation while staying awake. So it's a great idea maybe to follow the breath. Or I love being with sensations of my body. So to begin with, everybody tighten up your feet, tighten, 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 tighten your hands until you create a really tight fist. Breathe into your belly, making it big, bigger, bigger, bigger into your chest, rising, rising. Make your face like a little prune. Squeeze it all, squeeze your buttocks, and exhale, let it all go. And one more time, just let go. One more time on the exhale. Let the weight drop away. Be here now, following the breath. I'll step in the other room and make us some tea, and we'll have meditation after Shavasana. Just be present here now. Slowly begin deepening your breath, moving the toes and the fingers, bringing yourself back into this space. And at your own pace, when you're ready, turn it to your side. Turn to the side that's breathing the easiest. Into Baby Shavasana for 3 deep breaths, and then come into Suvasana, easy sit or half lotus pose for short meditation. Find a comfortable seat, either cross-legged or half lotus. You know, what's important in our sitting meditation is that if you needed a chair, you'd bring in a chair. It's important to have a straight spine, you know, whether you're sitting on the floor or on the couch or a chair, just bringing in the focus. Tailbone descending, crown reaching. Breath is easy in and out through the nose. Find your positive affirmation or follow the breath. We'll begin the meditation with an Om for closure. Deep breath in. Om Mani Padme Om. May all beings be happy. To honor each other, let's bring our palms together to honor the light within us. We bow to one another, repeating the word Namaste. 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 Namaste.